I made it home safely. And tomorrow starts a new day back in Washington. So I wonder, what's next? Hi friends, today we leave Celilo Park, cross the Columbia River, and travel through eastern Washington. We climb to over 4,500 feet just south of Mount Rainier to cross the Cascade Mountains. Come along and be thrilled by the forests, cliffs, lakes, and waterfalls on today's episode of Papa and the Bandit. I think it's time to head back to the Millennium Falcon. And we're gonna get ready, get packed up, get things put in its travel position, and we are going to head back down the road today. Okay, so I'm glad that you were able to come along with us on this journey to Celilo Park. Now don't you all come here all at the same time and crowd it all up on me, because I do want to keep this as a place where I can come and still have some elbow room and enjoy it. But if a few of you want to come, I'll share. So for now, this is Papa Dale saying, what's next? Well, this is a very nice scenic viewpoint. Visible from here, you've got Mount Hood out there, 50 miles away. You really can't see Mount St. Helens anymore. It would be behind the trees there, but the top blew off, so I don't think it's high enough to be visible. Got Mount Adams, which I believe is that mountain right there in the foreground. It looks an awful lot like Mount Rainier, smaller sister. And then Mount Rainier, one of the largest mountains in the United States, elevation 14,410 feet. It's 85 miles the other side of Mount St. Helens there. This is a beautiful valley here. It is Klickitat County. Here we have a map of Klickitat County. Got Trout Lake up here. Got white salmon down on the Hood River and the Columbia River, and you are here. Actually, that's not true. You are not here. You are there. In fact, by the time you see this, I won't even be here. I will be there, wherever there is. But anyhow, so that's beautiful Klickitat County, Klickitat Valley, and it's just wonderful here. Okay, that's it for now. Papa Dale's got to hit the road. We got to put some miles behind us to get home before it gets too dark. So all I got to say right now is, what's next? Washington, the Evergreen State. Awesome. Washington, my home. I do love it. Well, we're coming down out of the Goldendale Mountains and Klickitat County, and we are coming down into the community of Toppenish. Toppenish is known for farming and orchards. This is the city of Yakima. Yakima is an Indian tribal name. Obviously, the city was named after it. The Yakima Nation still exists. Still a very large and powerful tribe in Washington State. Bandit and I are traveling along US Highway 12 from eastern Washington to western Washington. It goes from Yakima through the mountains. Depending on the pass that you take, once you get into the mountains, you can go around the north side or the south side of Mount Rainier. And I know the names of the passes: White Pass, Cayuse Pass, Stampede Pass, and Chinook Pass. Now, which ones of those passes I take traveling Highway 12, I'm not certain, but I want to stay to the south side of Mount Rainier. This is the White Pass Scenic Byway. Travels around the southern edge of Mount Rainier, through some small towns: Ashford, Packwood, Randall, and then I'm home. So, this should be a beautiful drive. I'm not sure how much of it I can film, because I do know that it is a drive that has lots of twists and turns and bends, switchbacks and so forth. But just as we start it, look here at the cliffs. And while the rocks aren't red like they are in Utah, the cliffs are every bit as sheer and as dramatic and as beautiful. This is a man-made lake, dammed up the Teton River, so I don't know if it's called the Teton Lake or not, but it is wonderful. Oh, it's called Rimrock Lake. Okay, I've heard of that. Rimrock Lake, just south of Mount Rainier, which is where I know I am. Oh, hi folks. I left Bandit in the car. He's not real happy about that. But we are still traveling across US 12, east to west, on the final leg home to Yelm. And we found this gorgeous scenic viewpoint. It's called the Clear Creek Falls Overlook. Holy smoke, and look what we see here. Isn't that lovely? That's wonderful. Water spills over the edge there and then just flattens out across the face of that rock and goes down into a real nice pool there. Man, I'd love to throw a fishing line in that pool. Ho ho ho! Might not be a thing there, but it sure looks like it would be good fishing to me. What do you think? Is that a pretty cool waterfall or what? Ha ha! I like it! Clear Creek Falls, so the creek down there must be Clear Creek, right? Doesn't that make sense? It's like another waterfall there. I've got little sections. Waterfall, and it flattens out. Waterfall. Well, this goes up a little bit, gives you a little more of a promontory view here. So let's see what we can see up here. Oh my goodness. Look at the view out that way. Wow, and look at these cliff edges here. I'm holding out the camera so that later during editing and so that you can see that next section of falls. I can't really see it from back here on the path, and I don't think it would be a good idea for me to go beyond that fence. So the asphalt went away and we're just on dirt now. Oh my. Can you see that, folks? Isn't that beautiful? I just love waterfalls. Wow. It's gorgeous. And that's it for me. We got to get home. Wow, that looks like a familiar vehicle up ahead. The Millennium Falcon and Tracker. Yabba dabba doo! So, as we walk back to the Falcon and the Tracker, Papa Dale is going to say, talk at you later. You thought I was going to say yabba dabba doo, didn't you? Well, hi friends. This is Papa Dale, and I finally made it home. It was an interesting trip home. It was beautiful. It was scenic. I had some trouble with this camera that I'm holding. I took a lot of clips with it, only to find out later that for one reason or another I didn't take clips with it, but I took a lot more anyway, so I should be fine for being able to put up a video. Well, this is my lot. This is my home. This is my camping lot here in Washington. It's got running water, it's got septic, it's got electric power, and here's what my Millennium Falcon looks like with almost all the lights on. There's some other lights that I could put on, but that's all I needed for now to be able to get in and get myself settled for the night. I'm not going to do any hooking up or connecting up tonight. Too tired. I'm going to already walked Bandit, so I'm just going to go in and relax for a little bit and send out a few text messages and let some people know that I made it home safely. And tomorrow starts a new day back in Washington. So I wonder, what's next? Good morning, friends. Papa Dale here, and we are back home in Washington.
Hi friends, if you've watched more than one Papa and the Bandit video, won't you please consider subscribing now? All you have to do is click the button and then the bell to be notified of future videos, and then click one of the cards to check out our other videos. Thank you so much for watching. We truly do appreciate you.